The time is here and the time is now. Pre-release was last weekend. Right now is the actual release of Throne of Eldraine, and I have been given a Throne of Eldraine 15 card booster and themed black booster. So I'm going to open the 15 card up first and see what the fridge we got. I'm very excited. Ever since I started seeing the concept art for these sets, I've been very, very excited. I am very aroused. That's a Will Ferrell line, not me being weird. Okay. So I am at EmceeRad, MCRad, and we're opening this mother up right now. So let's go ahead and check her out. First card is Wishing Well. That's awesome. Let's go in a little bit tighter with the camera. So we got Wishing Well. It's an artifact. When Witching Well, not Wishing. When Witching Well enters the battlefield, scry 2. You can also pay 3 in an island to sacrifice the card and draw 2. Embereth Paladin, Prized Griffin, the Rose Thorn Acolyte, a Lash of Thorns, Searing Barrage, Eye Collector, very creepy artwork, very cool card, Charmed Sleep, Lockthwain Gargoyle, Trapped in the Tower, get Rapunzel, somebody get her, Drown in the Lock, Edgewall Innkeeper, which he has, in fact I think this card said something. Yep. Drown in the Lock is choose one. Counter target spell with converted mana cost less than or equal to the number of cards in the controller's graveyard, or destroy target creature with converted mana cost less than or equal to the number of cards in the controller's graveyard. The Edgewall Innkeeper says whenever you cast a creature spell that has an adventure, draw a card. So that's cool. Thunderous Snapper is a Turtle Hydra. Whenever you cast a spell with converted mana cost 5 or greater, draw a card. And I got the Charming Prince. He's a human noble. When Charming Prince enters the battlefield, choose one. Scry 2, gain 3 life, or exile another target creature you own, return it to the battlefield under your control at the beginning of the next end step. So I might do that, because that's pretty cool. Got an island, got a food. So that is awesome. Very excited. This whole set and series has me excited. Now we pull out the knife, because there's a bit of plastic. Pull out the knife. Pull out the knife. That shouldn't be a thing. Almost cut my friggin' finger off. Don't tell. Don't you dare tell on me. So let's see what's in the themed booster. Let's see if these ones are worth it. Because so far, I didn't like the M20 themed boosters so much. And even though they weren't lucky for me, I did like the War of the Spark themed booster. So I got a black one. It'll be going on my wall. I don't think you can see over here, but over here is there's these, and I put them on the wall. So these. So let's see. That's the Don't Steal It from Walmart card. Very rare. In fact, I'm going to draw on that at some point. We have Reeve Soul. We have Lash of Thorns. Revenge of Ravens. Whenever a creature attacks you or a planeswalker you control, that creature's controller loses 1 life, and I gain a life. I got Wicked Guardian, which she was the cover of one of them, so that's cool. So Wicked Stepmother. Reaper of Night. That's an adventure card. Reeve Soul again. Enchanted Carriage. Da-da-da-da-da. Lost Legion. Spirit Knight. Memory Theft. Tempting Witch. Very cool. The Shambling Suit. A Foulmire Knight. Barrow Witches. Smitten Swordmaster. Let's see what he says. You gain X life, and each opponent loses X life, or X is the number of knights you control. So Knight deck. Knight decks are going to be huge. Knight decks are going to be huge. Belle of the Ball, which is a knight as well. Menace. When Belle of the Ball attacks, either Blech. Whenever Bell of the Ball attacks, either knights you control get +1 other. Other knights you control get +1/+0 till the end of turn. A human knight, a Reaper of Night again, Barrow Witches again, Smitten Swordmaster, Order of Midnight. Return target creature from your graveyard to your hand. That's going in my zombie deck probably as soon as I can. Signpost Scarecrow, Lochthwain Paladin, Epic Downfall. Yeah. Exile target creature with converted mana cost 3 or greater. Festive Funeral, another Eye Collector. I just got that one on the other deck. A Giant's Skewer, which is an equipment. Cauldron Familiar, it's a kitty cat. Whenever Cauldron Familiar enters the battlefield, each opponent loses 1 life and you gain a life. Sacrifice a food and return it from the graveyard to the battlefield. Another Tempting Witch. When Tempting Witch enters the battlefield, create a food token. Sacrifice a food, target player loses 3 life. Giant Skewer again. Foreboding Fruit. Bognaughty. Sexy. Flying, sacrifice a food, target creature gets -3/-3 until end of turn. You also have to pay 2 and a swamp. I got a Clockwork Servant Gnome. When Clockwork Servant enters the battlefield, if at least 3 mana of the same color was spent to cast it, draw a card. Lost Legion. Oathsworn Knight is my rare. Oathsworn Knight enters the battlefield with 4 1/1 counters on it. Oathsworn Knight attacks each combat if Oathsworn Knight attacks each combat if able, and if damage would be dealt to Oathsworn Knight while it has +1/+1 counters on it, prevent that damage and remove a +1/+1 counter. So he has no health either. He's a 0/0, but the +1/+1s make it so he has health. So I think I'm going to make me a Knight deck, a Commander Knight deck, ASAP. I don't know when that will be, but ASAP. So that is awesome. I am excited. Thank you to my sister who got that for me, and you'll be seeing more of these cards from me because I'm very excited about this deck. Everyone have a lovely day. Take care of each other. I've been MCRad. Check me out on Instagram, Twitter, Twitch, YouTube. Anywhere you can find me, I'm going to be there under MCRad. Have a lovely weekend.